The attraction of cities has to be, it seems to me, that they constantly pave over, rebuild, cover up, forget, and replace the past. Will my father one day teach me all about that? I wonder, with only the wind in the trees to answer me. Maybe his having gone away helps me, in the same way that my grandmother's departure somehow does. They are explorers we have sent out to discover the world for us. He left so that one day I might follow. But did he think that neither his presence nor his absence mattered? That Mama and I too would be whatever we would be, with or without him? No. If he understood that, he probably would have stayed. For that would have meant he felt a part of our geographies, the inner and the outer outcomes, and accepted his place in our lives. And then, why leave? There must have been other reasons, and he must have understood he was abandoning us. Were I not a daughter without a father, would I know myself differently than I do now? Better than I do now? So many questions, never a last question. I'm becoming less and less interested in them. Body of water, daughter of this place, let me make something of this body of water that I am. I'm sitting up in bed in the big brown house just before first light, like I've arrived alone somewhere ahead of everyone else, the glowing bright dark coming through my two windows. It is like our whole world were coming in for a landing at high speed among other spiraling, quickening worlds, all going at their own speeds in their own directions. The larger machine that encompasses all these colliding and rushing by worlds is grinding away, universes dashing in different directions and even crashing into each other at the same time as it is completely still and quiet in the house. A fullness in white appears in the center of the eastern sky, like a ghost, but small, just a button high up. Then in reply, silhouettes start to appear in the field, modest building block shapes of things, one by one. Then a tangle of them comes tumbling in, triangles, half circles, diamonds, and squares, but everything's soft still and blurry. Because there's almost no real light yet, just an invisible blackness everywhere. Then more light and more shapes, like two children playing, with one doing the most, pulling open the sky to let the light in, while the other tries to arrange everything in the proper order. Andy has the very thrilling green eyes of a saint. I'll grant him that. And pink scars on his face and neck from an old tractor accident that somehow only adds to his beauty. And his sour, funny personality, that only adds. He moves in a slow, funny, steady way and is graceful. I know Jenny really loves him, and I know she doesn't love him in the way he deserves to be loved. I'd marry him if I were old enough, and I'd be with him in the way that would make him happy. To hell with Jenny. He is perfect so far as I'm concerned. But I don't blame her. She's blessed by the love of a good man and cannot accept it. Mama says he loves a woman who can't help herself, and his suffering only makes this boy more beautiful. He doesn't draw strength from Jenny, and I'm only a kid, but I know you have to make your beloved stronger. I have a paradise in me, and I think everyone does, where everything is right and stands in a right relationship to every other thing. Being 8 is only a sideways step from being 7. I'm not getting older, just a little longer, in the same way as July is getting longer than June. But since I'm starting to look older, people leave me to myself more. I take up space differently from how I used to. I hear my voice more clearly, and even the soft noises I make that don't mean anything, I hear them more clearly now too. I spend more time writing and drawing. When I look at something, it never says just one thing to me. And what I do is never what I thought it was going to do. It's always completely different from what I thought it would be. I like that about myself and my work. Knowing so well all the things that aren't possible helps me accept what is, which is only the element of surprise. I look at my pictures sideways sometimes. My feelings are safe in them. I think I'm starting to understand the natural world that lives in Edith's paintings and Gordon's pots. This paradise of mine is not a lonely one. Anyone who does this is there, people of all ages, tending to paradise.